Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. On the latest Minecraft, which is 1.16.5, and now I've got CurseForge again. That one is on 1.16.4. It's only like a couple of bugs to do with servers. So that's why I didn't worry about it and just rolled it back. So it might have just been something to do with rolling it back that caused that problem. Now, the great thing about this axe malarkey that we've got, there's another Enderman. What is with the Enderman at the moment? Let's get him. Got our sword. There was an Enderman over by those trees. There he is. Yeah, I'm going through. I'm going through. I'm gonna go and fight him over here. I'll stay looking down. Look subservient until I get over here, and then right. I will word with you, sunshine. I heard that if you can hide underneath things like that, if you have a bigger square, you can do it. You can do it a lot better. That thing sounds so good. Like, they genuinely terrify me. Endermen always scare me, always. Yeah, with this vanilla thing, with the mod that we've got, where we can change stuff. You're bye, chicken. You're gone now. This axe tree malarkey thingy, we can harvest these acacia trees considerably faster than we have been able to before. And that's, I think, is worth it just on its own. I don't know what these are going to be like harvesting, but we'll have to see. Now, obviously, if you don't like the idea of this one that I'm using, if you think that this one is, in fact, too much and we shouldn't be using this, get in the comment section and say so. If you don't want to see me using a mod like this, I want to hear about it. I want to know if you think that this is too much and that I shouldn't be doing it. I want to know if you think that it's absolutely perfect. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and views, and we will adjust our gameplay accordingly. Now, I do want to go in here. I want to put one of those in there a minute, and I want to do that, and then I want to do that, and then I want to take you, and I want to drop you down there like that. And then I want to do... Right. You know what? I'm going to take that chicken and... Actually, there was a feather over here. It's going to bug me. It's just going to be lying around. We'll end up picking it up again in a minute. So we'll take it now. And we will run over this way. Maybe the zombie flesh into leather would be a bit too much. Maybe you think that we should be trading with villagers properly and waiting until we can do that before we go making any vast changes. I do want to build a trading hall. That is high on my list of things that I want to do. So we got that to take into account. There's a lot of stuff that I want to build a sorting system for our chests and that. Like that's kind of fairly high on my to-do list. I'd like to have a big sorting system and chests for every single item that can be made. We will eventually get to that. I just don't quite know when we're going to get to that. Right, let's put you in there like that, and then do that. Now I want to turn this. I've got some sticks there. So if I go 64 like this on each of these, and then that's fences there. Right. So now we can make some fences, and that's given us a little tiny bit more. Not very much space, though, has it? Right, well, if I take those out, you know what, let's, yeah, see, I'm not going to have enough space for everything, not yet. Can do that. I can do that, and then what I'll do is I'll go here, and here, and here, like this, and make more fences, and... turn that into a stack of sticks. And take you. I can't turn you into a full stack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you into 2 stacks, like this. If I had more space here, if I went and got rid of some of the rubbish that I'm carrying around, this would be an easier task. But I'm stubborn. I don't want to do that. Let's go and take these oak logs now. That's going to be 2 more stacks. And then I split that one in half. No, I don't. Right, I have actually run out of space now. I'm not going to be able to do this. It's because I got the hopper. It's not because I've got the hopper. It's because I'm just being stubborn. I don't actually need any more for a second. So let's go over here. Now, we can still get mobs spawning up there. We're going to eventually shape the mountain around a bit better so we don't get any mobs spawning up there and then dropping down into our beloved gardens. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. And what I'm going to, in fact, do is I'm going to go back to here, and I'll put a gate right in there. Over this side, I'm going to bring the fence back like this. The other thing that I love about this new mod that I've got, this vanilla tweaks thing with the trees, is, like, I love everything about it. I think it's absolutely amazing. I am genuinely delighted with the idea of just the idea of this mod. I think it is brilliant. I really, really love it. What am I going to do now? I want to go to here, and I'm going to want to remove... No, I'm not going to want to remove anything. I need to count these out. Where's the gate? There is no gate down this end. We're going to need some more gates. Alright, let's go and clear some space a minute. With the trees, like, harvesting trees takes quite a while, doesn't it? Right? There's no two ways about it. Harvesting trees takes a while. And we don't want to spend absolutely ages harvesting and waiting for everything. We want to be able to get a bit of a move on. It means that getting things like charcoal is also going to be a lot easier, because I can very quickly go and get a whole load of trees and then get the charcoal and just keep things moving along. There's also, in the vanilla tweaks, there are recipes for making various types of horse armor, if we want to go and do that. And there's a few other recipes that you can get as well for things that don't exist in the base game. What have I got here? Oh, the hopper. I want to put that one back a minute. So I want to take you, put you there, and then shift click that one into there, and then open that, and we'll put in that piece of glass a second. So that's out of the way, and then we can go into here. We've got some rotten flesh. See, this rotten flesh, we'd be able to turn that into leather if we had that other texture pack. I've got 5 ender pearls now, which we will need for finding a nether fortress to get ourselves to the end eventually. We've got nothing else in this chest that I want to drop off at the moment, by the look of it. Nope. What about this one? What have I got in here? I've got some spare armor. I've got the iron armor in here. Somewhere I had... There they are. These grass blocks that the Endermen keep giving us. They're very generous like that. Keeping giving us these blocks. No gravel in that one. Is there gravel in this one? Yes. Okay, there was a block of... Yeah, there's gravel in there. That can go in there. Gunpowder, I think, is in this one. Apples. Not those saplings. I got the oak saplings. We'll plant some oak saplings in a bit. I don't know what to do with the golden helmet. There is... Just dump that in there. It's not actually going to do us any good, that golden helmet. That's trash, I think. I don't think you can use it. Now, I know that the vanilla tweaks has got some things where you can return things like... you can get things like the stairs and the half slabs and stuff, and you can craft, like, it's added some recipes where you can craft them back into full blocks. So you can break them apart and turn them back into the full blocks that they were to start with. I love that idea. I think that idea is brilliant. These chickens... There's a lot of baby chickens in there now. I do wonder if perhaps the sheer quantity of baby chickens in there is partly what was causing my game to crash previously. I don't think it was, but at the same time, it genuinely wouldn't surprise me, because I've got a phenomenal number of cows over here as well, which we ought to be cutting down fairly soon. There's a lot of cows in there. Maybe I had to go and do something with them as well. Oh, there was also, I don't know if I've got gates in here. Let's go and get some sleep, and then we can finish doing what we were doing over there. Plus, we need to get the hoe, and we need to get some other bits and pieces going as well. There's seeds here somewhere. It's not actual seeds, although the actual wheat seeds, I ought to take those. There's a bit of rotten flesh. I got a gate. I got a bit more fences there. We'll take those out. We'll go over to this one. We've got some cooked chickens in there. More rotten flesh right there. Lots more wheat seeds, which we want to compost. I'll take out the oak saplings. There's 8 eggs there. There's a torch there. There's more wheat seeds. I'll deal with the wheat seeds in a bit. I'll put the birch saplings in there. Let's go up this way and ditch these 8 eggs a minute. Drop them in this one. Go in there and put them in there like that. Yeah, 8 eggs all popped out like that. That's still on 47. The mushroom farm that I've got just underneath us, that one, I've got plans for that for the future, for extra things to grow. Turn on this light in here, and you can see I had 2 mushrooms grow in here, and I spread them out. But mushrooms only grow to a maximum of 5 in a 9 by 9 by 3 area. So, they're sort of, they don't grow immediately. It's a little bit awkward with those, and then once you get a certain number in the piece that you've got in there, then you won't get any more. So I've got an idea for a new mushroom farm, which I think will work fairly well. It's something that I'm going to have to play around with, but it's also going to require iron, and we are going to need to get an iron farm built. An iron farm is fast becoming an essential. I'd like to have an XP sort of farm, but I mean, we can get XP by doing smelting and that. If I don't automate all my smeltings, I can get some smelting coming. Oh, I wanted to get my hoe, didn't I? And also the seeds that we went and got. The valuable seeds. There was a beet, and there wasn't actually that much in the way of seed. It was just 2. There was a beetroot seed, and there was a carrot. And it's these 2 that we want to plant. It wasn't anything else. I got a bit of sugar cane right there. I got more wheat in here. I knew I had wheat somewhere. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take that wheat so that I can go and feed the cows again, and then we can get some materials off of them, as well as doing this bit. Now, somewhere I've got a hoe. Where is the hoe? It's not in that one. It is right there. We have an iron hoe right there. And I've got more fences here. So I've got more fences than I can shake a stick at. And I think I've used up the gates now. There's no gates in there. Right, let's go. Let's go back round and we will build these gardens. I'll ignore the chickens for a minute. We will come back to those in a little while. Alright, we'll start off by rushing over this side. I need to make more gates. Okay, so we'll start off by making a couple more gates over this way. If I can remember how to make the gates. We'll make a couple stacks of sticks. So gates are the opposite way round to fences, aren't they? There, like that. So there's 32 oak gates now. I've got just a few more of these, which I'm not going to make into more fences just yet, because we've got loads of them. I mean, I will end up using an awful lot of them, but I'd like to get some torches, and I'm thinking maybe we could, well, alright, we'll deal with torches in a minute. I won't do the torches just yet, so I'll put a gate down here. And then I'm also going to put a gate here so that I've got access into the cows. Put one down there like that. Go and pick that one up. And I want one here on the end of the sheep so that I've got access into them from this side. So put one down there like that. Don't want any more than that at the moment. Now, what I was doing was I was leaving a gap of 1, and then I was putting down a fence. And these in here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out from there. It's where the water block is in the middle. And I do actually need to go and get a water block so that I can make the new garden. So we'll go and get a bucket from down here. So one thing I forgot to get. Chickens in here. Right. Glass doesn't work. Yes, it does. Well, I've seen a chicken getting hurt. Just no, glass doesn't work. Right, well, that's a bit of a jolly nuisance. Glass doesn't work, and if I use a stone block in there, the baby chickens die as well. They jump into it, and then they perish, and that's no good either. So we've got to have something else to move the chickens. They seem to be getting hurt, but I'm not quite sure why they're getting hurt. Oh, they're getting shot by the eggs. That's why. Yeah. The damage they're taking is because they're being shot by eggs coming out. That's not going to work. That's going to end up breaking the entire thing, and we're going to have too many chickens here. So I'll get rid of that one. And they're already coming. They're spilling out now. Because there was just too many in there. They shouldn't be able to get out, really. But they've kind of, like, pushed out to the side. So we're going to have to kill all of these chickens. So let's do that a minute. We're going to go round and slaughter all of the chickens. That won't take very long. Come here. Have you up there. Look at these chickens everywhere. There's another one. Oh, I see. Some of them have already taken... That's why they're dying from the sword with one hit. Some of them, and some of them are not. I think is because they've already taken damage from being shot with the eggs inside the machine. Right, I'll deal with the other chickens in a minute. I need to do something with this. Now, we know that it's not working properly, so the glass block idea doesn't work. We can't do that. I had a block of granite in there, a block of stone, and that didn't seem to work either. We will try it with a block of wood and see if that does it. Maybe it will. I can't put the block in there at the moment. I'm gonna have to just kill everything. Like that. Kill that one and you. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we kill them all. We can take them all out like that, and then I'll put in a block of wood in there, and we'll see if that does anything. I got chickens gone everywhere. I don't care about that. All I want to do now is I just want to see if they get killed by the block of wood. When the chicken spawns in here, is it going to get killed by the block of wood? If it does, that's bad. We don't want that. We're going to have to find some other way to murder our chickens. Quite how we're going to murder our chickens, I'm not sure, but we need our murder machine to be extra murdery. It's got to be suitably murderous. Let me just get rid of that in a minute. And I'll put it, well, I'll sort out a block up there in a minute. So are you going to work? Let's, come on, I need a chicken. Right, it doesn't work. There, it just came out through. That doesn't work, so we can't have that one in there, which means that we got to do something different in here, and I'm not sure how we can make this work. I've got... Right, those chickens were forced out of the side. Right, there was the glass block above them, and then they came out, and then they were kind of forced out the side of that. The adult chickens. None of the baby chickens forced out the side. It was only the adult ones. And then they jumped out onto there. So if that was a thing of water, and then that washed out to the side, and like the water just stopped there, but essentially it just flowed over this side and pushed those chickens into something here that then dropped down and had them killed over this side. Is that something that would work? Right. My brain is working overtime on this. I've got an idea that I think might work. It might work. And I don't know if it actually will. But I've got a little bit of an idea with this. So I've got... I'm just going to take that one out of there a second, because I've got another place to go and put that. I'm going to bring that in here. Close the door. No, not that one. No, not that one. It was this one up here. I'm going to put that grass block in there. Right, we are going to want a bit of redstone. I'm holding on to those. I had plans to go and deal with the cows. Those plans have now gone out the window. I had plans to do lots of things, and that's all kind of gone out the window temporarily. Let's just move you up there. I'll put these acacia logs down here. I've been carrying around for ages, and I'll also get rid of a bit of a stack of dirt. Birch log, excuse me. I've got loads of oak saplings in here. I'll get rid of those as well a second so that I've got a bit more space in here. I've got one single solitary torch right there. I've got some arrows. I need to be in the habit of carrying arrows around with me, so I kind of want to keep them and get used to just having that little bit less inventory space. These I can go and dump in the other chest, and then that's given me a little tiny bit of space. So what I'm thinking, I will actually need to get some smooth stone. I had another one up here somewhere for smooth stone, didn't I? I got light grey wool, I've got stone. Alright, well, let's just take that then. And then I want to go to here. Now, I can't remember how to make them, so I'm going to look in the recipes. And it's not the sticky piston, it's the standard piston that I want to make. That needs cobblestone and timber, and then we're absolutely fine with that. So well, actually, I can just do it like that. I don't even need to put the stuff in. Right, so I want a piston like that. I also want one of those. Right, it doesn't work with cobblestone. I think I've got to use normal stone. A button there. Right. I want a stone pressure plate. I'm going to bring that one out. So then I can go back into here and I can leave that stone behind. I'll look in here and I will take a bucket. Just like that, which I'm going to want for some other things as well anyway. And then I'm going to come out of there a second and I'm going to go into this one. I'm going to take a stack of glass and we will travel off with this little lot. I'm going to go up here. Now, I got chickens kicking around everywhere up here. I don't care about these baby chickens at all. I'm callous like that. I don't care about the chickens. Let's put some light down here. I'm just a cruel and callous individual who will happily slaughter many, many chickens. Or at least I will when I can get my chicken murder machine working properly. I want my chicken murder machine working perfectly. To be able to murder chickens to my heart's content. Come here, chicken. There. Apparently it's not easy to get the wee chickens. You get the bigger ones. There's you. There's another one. It's made a little bit of XP as well by slaughtering these mercilessly. Can you stand still and let me kill you? I don't know what your problem is. Like, there's no problem here at all that I can see. You're just being difficult. Oops. Right, apparently hitting this stuff with my sword is not a good idea. Now, that one I need to put... That face is out from that one. And then I need to put down the redstone dust again. So this one here, that face is that direction. Isn't it? Is that facing that direction? Great. Now, I can't even reach it now. This is all going horribly wrong. This is going horribly wrong. Like, you can't reach across and grab these things. So it's I think it's redstone in there, and then the repeater on here. So that one, 2, 3, 4, like that. I got that repeater right there in the middle. I have to do it like this. I'm going to have to break that one. Come in here and get that, and then put those two back. Smooth stone down there, and then I can have the redstone repeater. And that one... Right, I got 8 eggs in there. Which way round did the repeater go? The repeater went in the middle, didn't it? And it faces that way. Doesn't face that way. What's going on there? It's got a different graphic on it. Okay, that's just weird. I don't even know what... Yeah, seriously, I've never seen a graphic like that before. That might be the mod that I've got. I wouldn't have thought so. I didn't... No. There, that's working fine. So that seems alright on there. I'll leave it there. I don't think I have to change it, and then I do that. Yes. Right, that's working. That's working. It puts it through. That comes out. Yeah, that works. That's perfect. That does everything that I want to do. So I've got these chickens. They're popping up out there. It looks like the baby chickens might be also escaping at the moment. Up out the side. They're going into that bit, then they're escaping, and I don't really need them to be escaping. So we're going to want to add a bit in here. So I'm just going to go to... Right, let's do a temporary kind of thing here. Actually, I'm not quite sure what I want to do down the bottom with this. Let me dig a couple of these out, like that. We've got a little bit of a space in here, like this. And then I'm going to change that over there. I'm going to put some glass in here. So I'm going to go right there with glass and there with glass. I'm going to have that one in there is also going to be glass. Get you out of the way a minute. And then I want to put glass in this one. Let me reach in. So that's glass in there, so it won't kill anything. But then they'll come out into that one. Change those over a second and put down dirt block here. So then we're going to want to, like, move stuff out. So I'm going to need something on the side there. And I'm going to want to be able to... Well, actually, that bit there, that could just be glass. So that we can see what's going on in here. And this one over this side can be glass as well. There's going to be water there. That one's going to be glass. I'm going to come out over here. And that one right in there, that's going to be water. I need to go and get water now. So let me run off down this way and hurt myself and get water. Down here, like this. And then in here, like this. I want glass, don't I? There. I have water. Precious, life-giving fluid that we're not actually going to use to give life. We're going to use it to take life. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.